Okay, so we have another tool, 5Y analysis, that will also help you to find out the root cause factors in a simple method. So let us see what is this 5Y analysis. So the name itself is indicating you something, that is 5Y analysis. Okay, so we will see what is 5Y analysis and how, when to use this 5Y analysis, what are the steps involved, the real life example, and the guidelines for effective usage. So see, we may have many tools, but we should know how to use it, when to use it, and important thing is how to do it in a professional manner, guide step by step. So that is the guidelines. So for example, we may have a mobile. If you want to send a message, we should know how to use it, right? Otherwise, having a mobile doesn't help you, right? So learning about the tools is a good thing, but knowing how to use it, when to use it, and the method to use it is very important. So let us see how to use this 5Y analysis tools and what is the history behind this 5Y analysis tool. See, all of us know Toyota Industries, Toyota automobile manufacturing company. So the 5Y analysis came into effect by it was used by Sqc Toyota. Okay, actually father of Toyota. Okay, in the 1930s, but it gained momentum popularity in 1979, and he used in the Toyota industries, and it was very successful in identifying the root causes easily. Okay, the concept behind is very simple. That is, he used this Y cosine 5 times. Okay, he uses Y cosine 5 times. Okay, so that he was able to arrive at the root cause. Okay, so you may have a question whether I can use only this Y question 5 times. No, you can use the Y question until you arrive at the root cause. Until sometimes you may arrive at the root cause in the third Y question. Sometimes you may not arrive at the root cause even in the fifth Y question. And that case, you may extend it to sixth, seventh. Okay, so there is no limitation that you have to use only the Y question 5 times. You can use it 4 times. You can use it 7 times. But the factor is, but the important thing is, you need to arrive at the root cause. Then you can stop it. If you feel that this is the exact root cause and there is no more root causes involved, you can stop with that. So we will see that with a simple example. At that point of time, we'll be able to understand it easily. So don't worry about it now. So it can be used individually in analyze phase, or it can be used along with other tools also. Brainstorming can be used in Y-way analysis. Okay, so you can ask why gentlemen, why? You can keep on asking why. That so the brainstorming session will become a Y-way analysis. So that is a compatibility. So it can be used in cause and effect analysis. That is the third tool, which you next one, which you are going to see. It can be used along with the cause and effect analysis. So the compatibility of these tools makes them more effective and makes them easy for the Six Sigma team to understand and use it properly. So what are the steps involved? So now let us go with a simple abstract thing. See, first we have a problem. Okay, we have a problem. So if we want to use YY analyst, we have to gather a team of experts. Okay, and we should have relevant people who knows the issue. Okay, who can understand the issue and who feels the pain likewise. As I told earlier in the brainstorming session. Now we have to ask the why question: why this particular problem occurred? Then we will arrive at a cause. Then somebody may give the answer. Somebody may get you the cause. Then you have to ask why this underlying cause one occurred. Then you'll get another answer. Okay, that will be the another cause. So you have to ask why that underlying cause two. Then you will get another cause. Then again you have to ask why this underlying cause three. Then you may get another cause. So why this underlying cause four? So you may arrive at a root cause. As I told you earlier, suppose if you have not arrived at the valid root cause in step 5, you can extend the question 6th Y, 7th Y like that. Suppose if you get the valid root cause in the 4th Y itself, you can stop there itself. So this is a simple tool which will help you to arrive at the root cause easily without any issues. So now you got the root cause. So you can find out the solution. So let us see with a small example. See, the problem is raw material has not reached the fabrication site on time. Okay, I was in design fabrication, erection of conveyor belts. So we used to order 1,000 tons of materials from Jamshedpur or from Ispat Nigam, from Gujarat. from various steel factories across India to Chennai. See, sometimes the raw material may get delayed. So likewise, here there is a problem. The raw material has not arrived the fabrication site. Nearly 1,000 tons of raw materials has to reach the site by today. Then only I'll be able to complete the fabrication. Then erection is there, installation is there. Everything can be done on time, but it has not reached on time. So we are having a YY analysis now. So why the raw material has not reached on time? Because it was dispatched late. Suppose if it was dispatched by 14th of August, okay, you don't have arrived now, but it was dispatched yesterday only by 20th of August. So it has not arrived. So it was dispatched late. Why the material was dispatched late? Because material was not ready on time, because the raw material was not ready on time. Okay. So why the raw material was not ready on time? Because the raw material specification reached the vendor late. Okay, all of us know, suppose if you are purchasing any raw material, we have to provide correct technical specifications along with the purchase order. Okay, we have to provide the composition of the steel plates, even the size, everything has to be provided, right? Even the required testing, test certificate has to be provided along with the materials sometimes as per the client requirement. So the material specification reached the supplier late. Okay, then the third or fourth why the material specification reached late? Because the material specification was not sent along with the purchase order. Okay, then again we ask another why question with the previous task. Why the specification, technical specification was not sent along with the purchase order? Because the purchase person, the purchase clerk missed to send it together. Okay, that is the reason. Then we go ahead. Here we can see that you didn't get the root cause on the 5th, so we extend. Why the purchase person missed to send the technical specification along with the purchase order? Because the purchase person was new and was not trained. So now you know that if somebody who is new is deputed to a particular department who doesn't have experience, he need to be trained. Then only this kind of issues can be avoided. Here also the same problem, that is a purchase person who was not trained was deputed in the purchase department and he has forgotten to send the specification. As a result of that, the entire activity of fabrication has been delayed. So this is how we use the YY analysis to arrive at the root cause. So even though it is a simple technique, the outcome will be very effective. Okay, let us see with an, I think we have another example also, a day-to-day life example. See, one of my friend, he was caught by the traffic police for speeding. He was driving at 80 kilometers per hour in the city limits. Okay, then now we go ahead and do a YY analysis. Why he was caught speeding? Why he went speed in the bike? Because he was late to the work. This is very common, right? Suppose if you are late to any place, we used to ride at high speeds. Okay, why he was late? Because he get up late. Very simple. And why he get up late? Because his alarm clock didn't work, which he used to rely on to get up early in the morning. Then why the alarm clock didn't work? Because there were dead batteries in the alarm clock and the batteries were not replaced. He forgot to replace the batteries. As a result of that, he went at higher speeds and caught with the traffic police. So this is how you can use the YY analysis to find out the root cause. So you can found here we have a countermeasure solution for that. You can either replace the batteries in time or you can get an electric alarm so that you won't be having this kind of problem again. So this is how you can use the YY analysis. Okay. So the important thing is the guidelines, how to use it properly. See, you need to involve a team who are relevant to that particular issue, who are feeling the pain, who are facing that issue, okay, or who can give, or it may be a SME subject matter expert, or they may be an experts. They need to be in the team. And an important thing is there must be a transparent discussion, open-minded discussion. Okay, there should not be any criticism. Okay, in that during the discussion. Another important thing is the facilitator must ask the right why question. If we ask irrelevant questions, then the entire discussion may be hijacked, maybe taken back, maybe taken in a different route. You will be deviating from the original process. So you need the facilitator needs to ask the correct why question. And another important thing, as I told about the compatibility, it can be used separately. It can be used independently. or it can be used along with other tools like cause and effect diagram, or even in brainstorming. Okay, and another important thing which all of us must remember during this YY analysis, there should not be no fault finding or criticism during this discussion. Okay, that is a very common human mentality. Somebody is giving a reason which may be wrong. Okay, there should not be no criticism. That kind of criticism will not be constructive, since it may hamper the mindset of the people, and they may not share the relevant causes. Okay, so no criticism or fault finding should be present during this YY analysis. And as I told you earlier, there is no limit for the number of Y questions you can ask. You can stop with third one or fourth one if you got the correct root cause, or you can extend it until sixth, seventh, until you arrive at the valid root cause. So this is how you can use the YY analysis. So before closing the YY analysis, I want to give a quote said by Edward Deming. I doesn't know how many of you know Edward Deming. People who are in total quality management may know this. He is a guru for total quality management. Okay, he is one of the guy who is responsible for building Japan to the current scenario state they are now. See, he said, if you don't know how to ask the right question, you discover nothing. So right questions will help you to discover the right problems. Okay, so questioning is very important. Asking the right questions in YY analysis is very critical for finding the root cause. So what we saw is just we have a straightforward technique to find out the root cause. If you assemble the right team and if you use the right why questions and in a constructive manner, definitely you'll be able to arrive at the root cause. It is a highly compatible tool, okay, which can be used with brainstorming, cause and effect diagram. Okay, so it will be more of a efficient tool for a Lean Six Sigma Green Belt team. Okay, that's about the YY analysis.